steel. Wheelburner Express. Mash down on the throttle, enlightenment in a bottle. Wheelburner Express. Climb on up inside and enjoy the ride. Wheelburner Express.
Okay, so after day 2, there's a duck walking around following me. I'm just walking around the building. I was walking around the hotel and there's a duck following me. But after day 2, I got a call from the dealership. They got the pump. It is going to be installed tonight, but there's no sense in me going over to get it tonight because they're going to get it on tonight. They got to test it. They got to let it run they want the truck to run for about an hour. With the pump, and then they'll double check it. Then they want it to cool down, make sure there's no cold leaks on it. So I can have the truck first thing tomorrow morning. So that's where we're at. I can pick up the truck. The good thing is my load is good. I can still go deliver my load tomorrow. The customer's being very, very good about this. We're very fortunate in that case that, the customer is not being a dick. So that's where we're at. 2 days in a hotel. I got no bill. I'm going to have no bill for the shop, and I've lost a day of work, but I haven't lost the revenue for the load that I'm on. So it's going to be a shorter week. Oh, well, what can you do? I'm into this for what, $300 for the hotel. Maybe another $50 for food and meals and snacks and shit like that. So, let's say $400 I'm into this whole deal for. And all of you took care of that the other night for me. And you guys know who I'm talking about and how much I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm just going to go in and have a movie marathon on Netflix. Probably call this a night. I just thought I'd throw this up here and let you guys know that, hey, this is what we're doing. Everything's good. It's working out for me. So anyway, with that, we'll see you later. Or see you in the morning, actually. So back at the dealer, you wouldn't believe the clusterfuck you got to go through sometimes for certain things. Where the hotel was, there's no taxi service, no Uber service, no nothing. You literally have to call a private transportation, like a limousine service, to get them to come pick you up. I even tried to call the dealership because they were good enough to drive me up there to see if they were available, if somebody was available to come up and get me, and I'd pay them, and they went, no, sorry, we're too busy. I'm like, well, how do you guys expect us to get? So I just actually had to pay for it to take a. I wish there was a camera up here, like showing me rolling into the parking lot of the dealership here, in like a limousine. No, it wasn't technically a limousine. It was like a Lexus SUV, but it was a long fucking thing, and it was. Anyway, it's pretty cool actually. I'm gonna take a 14-minute ride, $55 plus tip. $55 for 14 minutes. Should have fucking walked, honestly. So anyway, let's go inside and see what. Let's go inside and see what these guys have to say. I got the truck. I've just looked over the truck, so let's go see what they got to say. So these are the ones you love. These are the shop visits you love. You go in. How's it going? How are you? Good, Mr. Brown. Da, da, da. Everything good? Yes, sir. Your truck is ready. I said, good, fantastic. They tested it all out. Now, I am going to obviously pop the hood here. Not that I don't trust them, but I don't trust anybody. I've had it happen in my experience, in my life, where I have, had a truck in the shop, take it in to get it fixed. They fix it. They swear it's all beautiful. I get 9 minutes down the road, check engine light comes on, truck shuts off. So I always make a habit of just going over the work that was done. If it's fine, it's fine. And if it's not, then you know what, guys, it's like, we're going to fix this right. I'm not going anywhere until I know that this truck is going to get off the lot and I'm going to be okay. So let's just get her started up. Sorry, you don't need that much of a close-up of my face, do you? Alright. Actually, we're not going to start it yet. Let's crack the hood on her and take a little looks. Now, one thing I'm really hoping they did is I'm really hoping that they sprayed the engine off. Because I don't know if any of you, no, I don't think they did, because I can still smell it. And I don't know if any of you know what the smell of coolant is on a hot engine. It stinks. And I can still smell it here. They must have had this thing running this morning. Okay, so there is the water pump. Brand new water pump. But for some fucking reason, I have drips and drabs, and looks like I got 2 fucking drips here. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. This isn't making Bri happy. That might just be when they topped up the reservoir. See what I'm saying? So there's the reservoir, but I've got some drips, and it looks like it's coming out of this hose right here. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. They've obviously had this thing running this morning. So let's start it and see if any coolant goes flying. Okay, so far so good. It actually looks like it might be just excess coolant, because there's coolant all along here. Right, so it might be just excess coolant that was on top of the reservoir that dripped down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a rag and I'm gonna wipe all those coolant spots off and let it run for a few minutes. And see if we get any more. Right? So there we go. No coolant spots. All the coolant's been wiped. Oop. Here we go. So let's just let that run for a minute. We'll come back in a minute or so. Okay, so we've let it run for about 20 minutes. Let's take a look and see if we're dry. The coolant level is still good. It hasn't moved. Nice, nice. Warm, warm. Dry, everything's dry. Check underneath your couplings. Always check underneath your couplings. Ow. Warm again, but check. Okay, so that's dry. This is dry. You know what, guys? We're looking good. I hope I didn't jinx myself, but we're looking good. So we're gonna close this up. We're gonna get hooked up to the trailer, and I've got to go deliver this load. Finally. 3 days on a load. 3 days on a 580 mile load. All right, there you go. There you go. I am satisfied. I will actually give Wolverine Freightliner in St. Clemens a thumbs up. They actually get a thumbs up. They did what they said they were. They kind of dropped the ball a little bit with the part situation, but that's almost to be expected. And they could actually do a little better with the communication. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to you, do this, close up the hood and all this at the same time. They could do better, and I'm finding with a lot of dealerships, they could probably do better with the communication with the owners or the truck drivers. You know, more regular updates, something a little. You know, I don't want to call in, you know, every 4 or 5 hours. But, you know, something could be, you know, hey, Mr. Brown, we're still waiting on this. This is where we got it. We got the pump off. We're waiting on this, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Something like that. I know these guys are busy. I get it, you know, but when you're dropping, like in this case here, this is all warranty, so I didn't drop anything. But when you're dropping upwards of, you know, $10, $15, $20, $30,000, a little head bobbing, you know what I mean, goes a long way when you want truck drivers to be happy. Anyway, I'm going to go deliver this load. Thanks for following along on my water pump journey. And there's your update. We're all good. So far, so good. We'll throw this up as soon as we can. Guys, so this is just a quick ending here. I just want to... This was a warranty deal. I know with a warranty deal, obviously, I didn't get a bill for the truck. All the work was done. The bill for this probably would have been about $4,000 US, all in. I'm good with that. Warranty's good with that. But that doesn't mean that we didn't take a loss. So just because warranty covered that, you still got to, you know, when you're doing business, you still have to take into account the downtime. So I'm just quickly just through these, and I just did this real quick, okay? But so my hotel room, right? 2 nights in the hotel room, $185.95 US. Convert that to Canadian is $241.93. So we're eating that. My meals for the 2 days came to $66.20 US. That's $86.06 Canadian. So, you know, you're obviously, I'm eating that. And then there's the loss of revenue, right? This all happened on Sunday, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. So I had to obviously shut down Sunday at the dealership. Lost Monday, lost Tuesday. It's now Wednesday. I'm just getting ready to pull out of here, and it's Wednesday. So I've lost. Now I've been able to keep the revenue for the load that I've got. That was 500. I'm a mileage paid driver, so 595 miles at $2.93 a mile. So the revenue on this is $17.73. Now that would have been for 1 day. This is a 1 day trip. 595 is a 1 day trip. So I'm down 2 days worth of revenue, and I've lost my backhaul. So when you start thinking about, oh, well, thank God I got warranty. Yeah, thank God you got warranty, and thank God I got warranty. But you also got to work into account. Now, when I get home, I'll have to take all these numbers and put them into my month, right? And there'll be a calculation, and it will obviously affect my bottom line. It'll affect my cents per mile, my maintenance, or not my maintenance, my cost per mile. All of that gets fluctuated by all of these little things right here. So I just thought I'd throw that in at the end of this video. You know, just because it's a warranty, thank God we got it, and it's great. But just because you got it doesn't mean you forget about all the other expenses. It wasn't free, right? The truck fixed per se was free. The rest of it, that costs money, and that comes out of your pocket, and you better have it. That's another reason why you've got all of this here, all of these expenses came out of my maintenance, got paid out of my maintenance account. So it didn't touch my bottom line, or it didn't touch my business account, but it did because all of this gets covered out of my maintenance account. That's what it's there for. You know, that's why we keep, you know, X amount of thousands of dollars in a maintenance account. There, right there. If you're one of those guys that's running around with all your money in one account, and you know you're running around with a couple $1,000s in your business account, and that's all you got, you might want to rethink the way you're doing things. Anyway, with that, man, you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications. I got to get the hell out of here and go deliver this load. All right, so see you later.